Jax is a sideline-to-sideline player at linebacker. He recorded 19 tackles, and 10 of them by himself.
A full football Sunday means we get to show you some fun highlights, starting with the Dallas Cowboys, who had a rivalry game to open the season. The Cowboys welcomed the Giants from New York, looking to shrink them down a size. As a team, the Lady Lobos aren't just interested in scoring baskets, but scoring high on their exams as well. Now, if we're talking about when to buy season tickets, just go ahead and call it football season already. For Abilene High and Cooper, this week is your chance to snag those season tickets ahead of time. The tickets go on sale Tuesday at 1 AISD Center. That's 241 Pine Street if you don't know. Coach, we all know about the running game. We know about Noah Garcia. We've been talking about it for weeks now, that offensive line full of seniors. What is it about this defense with those 2 picks that you saw that you really liked in this game? This game couldn't be decided in a regulation or 1 overtime. Buckle up, Buttercup. We got highlights of 2 overtimes. Coach Joe Golding prepping the team for the fight and tenacity they would need in this one. That Albany-Hamlin game at the end of the regular season queued up to be another good one. It should be a battle like it was last year.
It's probably going to be the game of the week. I'll just say it right now. It's going to be a good one.
Man, it's kind of upsetting a little bit.
Yeah. I hear that they might not do the original music or anything like that, so it should be a little bit different. I'm not saying like we're all big fans up here, but pretty pumped.
No,
we're all big fans, right?
Well, we're still tracking some showers.
Today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
Interesting stuff there, but you know who does get their daily dose of dairy? All those football players with their big, strong bones, huh? Nick
Absolutely. That's how you do not get injured during the season. Eat a lot of ice cream. Make sure you don't break a bone. We have a lot of football anticipation today, including camp starting for the Dallas Cowboys. We'll hear from the head coach, some of the players, their first day back.
Your sports report from K-Texas sports anchor Nick Mantas.
Good morning, Big Country. I'm Nick Mantas with your morning sports. Now, we got to talk about the Houston Astros. At this point, it's just getting repetitive. The Astros play a game, the Astros win a game, and then I'm here to tell you how great they are. But yesterday was a little bit more special because the Astros ace was showing us all why we salute his skills. Justin Verlander on the mound doing what he does best, sitting batters down with nasty pitches like that one through 8 innings. Astros, chance to get some hits. How about Abraham Toro with the 2-run bomb over the left field wall to make it 2-0 Stros. Now, everyone was on their feet hoping to witness history. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, full count. Bo Bichette at the plate. The pitch. He grounds one to third. The throw to first for the last out as Justin Verlander throws a no-hitter for the 3rd time in his career. A historic moment for the future Hall of Famer as the Astros win it 2-0. Now to back here in the Big Country, the Abilene Christian High School Panthers were pouncing into game 1 of the season. Now, basketball shocked people last year, so football was looking to do the same. Over to Shotwell where the Panthers got some snazzy new helmets, little Texas logo wrapping around their signature A, taking on Trinity. The running game being stopped by Jeremiah Presley with the big hit. Mr. Do-It-All doing big things already this season. That would be a critical play because on 4th and 1, on the 1-yard line, Trinity tried to run it in, but they're stopped by Trevor Sweetale, who's able to get that big stop, turning the ball over on downs. And the Panthers, and they end up using a little play action. Blaze Garrett is his name as he heaves the ball downfield to John Paul Gum, who makes the grab for the big gang. Panthers were fired up because they knew they could just toss it over to Jeremiah Presley. He takes it all the way down the sideline, 22-yard touchdown as the Panthers go on to win this one 47-12. The last dance, the last hurrah, the final farewell for the Texas Rangers and their fans. It was an emotional day. The last game to be played at Globe Life Park. Let's get you out to the Temple to enjoy the festivities. After 25 years of great memories, how about one more? Nolan Ryan, the Ranger legend, throwing out the first pitch to Kenny Rogers. That's how you started off. The Rangers themselves looking to score early in the bottom of the first. Runners are first and second, trying to steal. The throw from Gary Sanchez is way off. It bounces into left field. Sin-Soo Choo comes home to score the first run of the game. Now listen, If you give a high fastball to Aaron Judge, he's going to hit it a mile. 97 miles per hour is nothing to the Yankee slugger, rocking it for his 27th homer of the year. Bottom fifth, bases loaded. Ronald Guzman hits that into right field, bringing in 2 more runs. And then the final pitch. Jose Leckler deals it low and away to Giancarlo Stanton. Went around for the strikeout. Rangers win it 6-1, closing out a great era in Globe Life Park. The home base was dug up at the end of the game and placed in Globe Life Field, a new stadium right across the street. The blazing speed of one of Abilene's fastest athletes is a story of perseverance. Tanner Wright was born with arthrogryposis.
It's basically a shrinkage of the joints. It causes atrophy of the muscles, and it's not just the arm, it also affects a little bit of my pectoral muscle, a little bit of my back, and especially the shoulder. So far, I'm the only one in medical recorded history to have in one arm. So whatever it looks like here, it should be in my right arm as well. So I feel pretty lucky it's only in one side.
Tanner competed 2 years ago at the World Para-Athletic Championships, and he'll be back on the track in Lima, Peru at the 2019 Para-Pan Am Games in late August.
I'm honestly really excited. When I got the email, I woke up my roommate because I screamed in the apartment because I was so excited. He's still kind of mad at me about that.
Yeah, I'm not keeping up with Tanner, but neither is the competition because he's not focusing on anybody else but himself during these summer months when he's training.
For the most part, it's me versus me in workouts. At the end of the day, I'm really just fighting on my own times and my own self. At this point of the year, for me, it's just eat, sleep, and breathe, track.
Man, I just want him to compete, you know. There's not a better person to represent Abilene and West Texas, again, because he works so hard, he does everything the right way. Great kid to coach, you know. I wish I had about 100 more just like him.
Nick Mantas, K-Texas Sports. You wouldn't know it by attending practice, but this high-energy personality was almost lost to a rare syndrome. On the night of June 15th, the Friday into Father's Day weekend, Stanford's defensive coordinator John Ward started feeling something different.
I started feeling some numbness in my fingers and my toes, and so I thought it was just heat exhaustion. I've had it. You know, hey, I'm just lost of electrolytes, so we're okay.
Then his symptoms started getting worse and more serious.
I couldn't swallow after breakfast. Our team trainer came up to me and said, listen, you need to go to the emergency room.
After being treated for heat exhaustion, Coach Ward went home. Still having trouble standing, he wanted to see if he could stand up with the help of his wife and daughter.
And I just collapsed. And at that point, I could move my hands a little and wiggle my feet, but everything else from my head to toe was paralyzed.
After being rushed to Hendrick Hospital, he was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. It was attacking the protective coating around his nerves and stopping signals from being sent to his limbs. After a blood transfusion, he started seeing visitors.
When I would wake up in that ICU, I was there 11 days, there was people praying on me all the time. I mean, and it was amazing.
One of those visitors was offensive lineman Christian Cardenas.
I figure I should be there to help him out, you know, because he loves us at the end of the day, and, you know, I wanted to bring something from home instead of him being sad out there, you know.
He's one that was there with me, and I'm very blessed.
Hey, God is good all the time.
Oh, yeah. Get it.
Isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah.
Through a rehabilitation regimen, Coach Ward was back on his feet.
And I'll never forget, they had me down and I was pressing a PVC pipe, and it weighed about 2 ounces. And you know, I was used to benching everything. And so it taught me so much about patience and about, I'll never look at life the same anymore.
A new Thanksgiving with a new perspective.
I'm thankful to be upright and be here for my family, my wife and my daughters and my granddaughter.
In Stamford, Nick Mantas, K-Texas Sports.